Hey, what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today I have two fragrances from City Rhythm, but before I get into that, just want to introduce you guys. If you guys have not met her yet, this is the wifey. She is back. She makes an occasional appearance on these videos, and you guys keep asking for her. So as long as you guys are continuously subscribing, I will drag her into these videos if I have to. So, all right. She was lying in bed, and I literally took her under my armpit and dragged her in here.
Almost died.
Now she is here. I should have sprayed some of these on my armpits before I did that. But it is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it is that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that brand new Macintosh, if you got it, that brand new RCA tablet, if you got that one as well. Whatever it is an honor. And if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Definitely comment and hit the likes. I definitely like reading the comments in the morning. Okay, and the bell, and that bell icon. Do not miss that. Again, without you guys, point in making these videos, I could just go on and smell good throughout the day and not let you guys know anything about them. But because of you guys, I make these videos.
He would only tell me.
So, with that being said, let's finally get into this, okay? So, I am a part of a few Facebook groups, fragrance groups, and one guy came across my timeline, and he is the founder, he is the creator of these fragrances, City Rhythm, Niles Rodamon, okay? Now, he was nice enough to actually send me a couple of samples of his fragrances, okay? Now, before I get into these fragrances, I just want to state the one thing, as nice as he is, okay, I got to be real to the audience, okay? My only gripe, I'm looking at the website now, is his stuff is a little bit on the pricey side. That's the only, the complaint I got so far. If juice is all good, everything else is there, probably won't matter. But you are going to get 50% of extract, okay? That means those oils are going to stay on your skin all day. Probably only going to need like 1 or 2 sprays, so maybe that is the reason for the high cost, okay? You're only going to need like 2 or 3 sprays a day, and then if you got a big collection, you're not going to use this every day, so that thing's probably going to last you a lifetime, okay? So you are going to get a magnetic cap with everything, so if you like that Dior Sauvage cap, that fidget, that's like our old people's fidgety toy, that little cap that you can kind of keep clicking into place, you're going to love that. And it says it comes with its own classy cylinder box. So pretty much he is throwing in the kitchen sink, everything but the kitchen. Actually, he is throwing in the kitchen sink. He's throwing it all in. Now, the cool thing about that is, pricey as it is, he does allow Afterpay. So, hey, cheap fellas out there, I know there's plenty of them because I'm one of them. Hey, if you can't afford $165, slash that by 4 and pay that first total up front, okay? Anyways, again, nice guy. Spoke to him through Facebook Messenger. He was nice enough. He sent me 2 samples, and we are going to test these out together, me and the wife, okay? So we do have one that is called Manhattan. Now, that's where he pretty much kind of grew up pretty much in Manhattan, and he lived close to Miami. So these are the 2 that he sent me, Miami and Manhattan, okay? So we are going to go with Manhattan first just because this seems, I'm looking at the note breakdown right now, and it seems like this is going to be a cool weather fragrance, cold weather. We are definitely in the cold right now. However, Wisconsin was nice enough today and decided to give us a 45-degree day, and that was just lovely. So here are the samples. I don't want to show these too much because it's obviously not as beautiful as his bottles, but if you want to see the bottles, go check them out on his website. I'll leave that down in the description below. But we are going to start off with this Manhattan, okay? Now, Manhattan has bergamot, cinnamon, and violet leaf. We got some tea, frankincense, myrrh. We got pimento pepper, lavender. At the end, we got some tobacco leaf, vanilla, vetiver, and cedar. So, honestly, when I think of Manhattan, I think of New York, you think of busy, you think of rush hours, you think of people that probably make good money, because you got to make good money to live in New York. You ever seen one of those shows where they're like, oh, I pay $1,700 and they're living in a apartment that's like the size of most people's walk-in closets. And they're paying like $1,700 for that. So you gotta, I don't know how they do it. Those ones do it, but you gotta make some kind of money, live there. Business, you think of business attire, a lot of people working in those skyscrapers. Now this one, he says, this kind of, he made this because he kind of thought of, in the top of the skyscrapers, you're looking over the Hudson River, you see the skyline, looks beautiful, I'm sure it does. Can't wait, September we'll be in New York, so we will see that for ourselves. But here it is, okay? Take a look at that juice, man, okay? Don't wake up early in the morning and try, you know, maybe you're drunk, you get home, and you're like, man, look, there's some breath spray right here, because it looks like it. Look at that breath spray. And, wow, just do not do that, okay? So be warned, that is some cool looking juice. It's like this turquoise or something like that. Man, it does, like I said, look at that. Boom. Okay, so we're going to spray this one. I'm going to spray this on the wifey's hands because she's got better skin. So it's just going to be better right here. So the right hand will be Manhattan, okay? So Manhattan, okay, this is the...
Oh, nice
man. For this thing to be a sampler, this thing is shooting juice out like a super soaker. And man, I'm smelling something nice already in the air.
Look at that glisten.
Look at that glisten. That hand looks like it's been dipped in oil. But man, from what I can get over here already, and I haven't even smelled it yet, I'm getting kind of like this sweet, tobacco-y, powdery vibe in the air. Now, let me get closer to see what we're all about, but...
I like that.
Man. That is nice.
I knew it.
It's... Man, it's... You kind of get this nice little blast of that citrus right up at the top when you first smell it, but when you start really inhaling and you start taking that deep, deep breath, man, you get all these other aromas that are just unbelievable. That is, man, if that's what Manhattan smells like, I can't wait to get there. I know a lot of people say New York stinks, but man, if Manhattan smells like that, oof, I am in for a treat. That stuff smells great, guys. Again, you get this nice little bit of citrus right up at the top, but once you start really taking that deep, deep breath, you kind of get this sweet, tobacco-y, powdery goodness. Man, let me smell that one more time.
No, I'm getting a vanilla. Definitely. It smells great.
Man, that's nice, man. Man, Niles Ramadan. I hope I'm saying that name correct, because you do not deserve to have your name butchered. But, man, that juice right there, I could butcher your name because I'm making up for it with
that compliment.
Complimenting this thing. This smells awesome, guys. Wow. Just to make this clear, he did not say, you know what, please. He wanted me to speak the honest truth, okay? And I already told you, my honest truth, I thought it was a little expensive at first looking at this website. But the juice in that was amazing, and it is amazing. Look at that. Again, that hand is still glistening. 50% oils means that's going to last pretty much all day. You're probably going to be good with like 3 or 4 sprays. I would not recommend spraying this directly on clothes, though, because with the high concentrated oil, you could stain something.
Especially
so definitely
silks.
Give yourself a nice couple inches away. Spray on the skin if you have
hair
to.
Too.
Spray on that hair. If you are me and don't have hair here, hopefully you have some on the beard. You can put some in like a unscented lotion and then rub it into your beard and smell good all day like that.
Well, would it shine up your bald head, maybe?
It could. It definitely could. I could take a little bit of that, put it in my hand, take a little bit of balm, unscented balm, and man, can you just imagine that? Spraying a little bit, having your head, having your beard just smell like that. That would be bomb diggity. Again, he did not tell me to say any of that. I am just speaking from God, honest truth, okay? That is it. That is the truth. That fragrance right there is winner. That is... Honestly, just use the Afterpay. If you don't have $165, just pay a fourth of that right up front and get it, okay? It is worth it, please. Believe me that it's worth it, okay? Manhattan, man.
It smells amazing.
Man, wow, we will be in New York in about 6 months, and if it smells like that, I will definitely walk around Manhattan with a smile, okay?
Yes.
Next up is Miami. Now, this one, you guys know Miami is beachy. It's the nice Latin vibe, nice Latin twist. He says
Nice
inspired
bodies.
by Miami's nightlife and Latin twist. So this is probably going to have a nice beach vibe smell to it. This one has coconut, lime, saffron. We got sugarcane, lang lang, jasmine, and osmanthus. Osmanthus? Am I saying that right? Osmanthus. You know what? No one's going to ask you if you smell like osmanthus. I guarantee it. So it doesn't matter. So we got rum, ambergris, tonka bean, cedar, and tobacco leaf. So both of these have that tobacco, a little bit of that cedar. So nice woody, smoky, tobacco-y, good, nice smell. But, man, where I'm kind of excited for this, I want to see if that coconut and that saffron, that coconutty, spicy, a little bit citrusy, floral with that lang lang, sugar cane. This thing should be nice. Look, the wifey's still smelling it. Here we go.
I guess I'm the tester for this.
You see the way she's acting when she smells that, guys. So, if you're one of those guys that is, maybe just butt ugly, and I'm sorry for you. Look at that. You can woo a woman by smelling good. Look at that. I'm not that good looking guy, but look, if I sprayed this on, you'd like it. See, there you go. See?
I like him.
So you can be butt ugly
Most
too.
days.
You could be butt ugly and still maybe get some kind of compliment.
Or if the wifey is mad at you and you
I'm going to go 3 with that one. Probably went a little bit overboard with that one.
spread
But
my tongue.
probably tastes
I guess
good,
he wanted
doesn't
me
it?
to shut up. I think you
I
did
bet
that
you
on
that coke.
purpose.
Ooh. In the air, and,
smell that
obviously we
lime.
might have, should have done that separately because I'm still honestly getting smells from that first one in there. But I kind of, when I first initially sprayed that, I almost kind of got this like key lime pie smell in the air.
I smell that's what I said. The lime
and that's what I
is-
got originally in the air. But let me get closer. Ooh.
The lime is.
The
really
lime
nice.
is very bright. It's inviting. It is
Invigorating.
it smells like literally like fresh lime juice, okay? You get that coconut that kind of gives it this creaminess, okay? It almost smells like, if you guys know, okay? If you've ever had a one of those, I think they're called, what are those Mexican popsicles called? I forgot what they're called, but the guy comes down the old street with the little bells and he's ringing it, and he's on a bike,
With
maybe
the
he's
freezer in the front.
in his car just selling popsicles, who knows? But they have that one that is just coconut, pure coconut, and that's kind of what that smelled like. It's citrusy, it's coconutty, it's creamy.
It's calmed down a bit now.
It's calmed down, but
It smells really good.
I'm starting to get a little bit of that sugar, that sweetness. It's kind of, when she's saying it's kind of toned down a little bit, I think that's where that lang lang and that jasmine is starting to creep through, because it's kind of got this nice, mellow, florally take on it as well right now. You still get that citrus. You still get, in the background, you get that coconut, which is very nice. Again, this smells like when you first initially spray this. If you spray this on like right before you go to that beach, people are going to think of a key lime pie when you first spray it, okay? Then when you get closer, it starts drying down a little bit. You're going to get these nice florals, nice fresh, nice smell to it. Man, that's good. These both deserve some high praise, okay? I'm not even joking. This guy has great reviews on his website, and obviously for good reason. I never met the guy, but I'm sure he is a great guy. Again,
Look at that sheen.
look at that sheen. Look at that hand. Looks like she's been punching oil. See? Looks like she's been punching on that oil. But let me smell the other one too again, just to...
No.
There's something about that man man. They're both great, okay? Honestly, what I would suggest you
Get
guys do, I would say get both, but get them both in the smaller sizes. He does have smaller sizes, and again, you're not gonna need that much spray. Okay, obviously the bigger bottle will probably look better than the smaller bottle because it's probably gonna be like some, bigger size looking thing of this. Okay, but if you're not gonna have to use it that much, it could pretty much last you probably a lifetime, especially if you have a huge collection already. If you don't, probably go buy the big bottles because it's going to be worth it. But
and it smelled different.
if I literally if I had that type of money to just buy stuff to drop just $200 like this on a bottle, I definitely would. Okay, I definitely would. I'm probably most likely going to use this Afterpay thing because that's worth it right there. But man, those two are winners. And it wasn't even, those were like just straight up wows right off the back. It wasn't okay, I gotta give it a wearing maybe another week from now. I kind of didn't like it just yet. And let me try it another 2 weeks later and see if it smells great. This was straight off the back. Okay, both smell amazing.
Look at that.
Still shiny. Look at that glisten. See? Look at that. Man, you know what, too? You might as well. He does candles, too, you guys. Candles. You want that house to smell like Manhattan and not in the,
be a nice candle.
like in the alleys of Manhattan? You get that. Maybe you live in Manhattan. You know what I'm talking about. That smell. You open that window and you smell that pigeon shit and stuff like that. You say, oh, man, I live in New York, but it smells like New York. Hey, I'll just buy that Manhattan candle. You just do that. Why not? Right? Or what would you do? You would do that, right?
Yeah, I buy a lot of candles.
If you have horrible air quality outside when you crack those windows, you grab these candles, you grab these fragrances. Cityfragrances.com. Again, I will leave the description down below. Let me smell these one more time. Man, that Manhattan is good. Let me smell that one again.
You forgot to do the...
They are both really good. Again, one smells like a key lime pie. The other just smells amazing. It's hard to describe because it smells just so good. It has, I believe it did have cedar in it, but it has like the cedary, woody, kind of sweet, little powdery, little bit of that tobacco, which is nice. Man, both of those are nice. In my opinion, if I had to grab just one of those, I would tell you to grab that Manhattan first and then the other one. But man, grab both. Do yourself the honors and just grab both, and you will not regret either one of those.
And they're for two different occasions, so you need both.
Yes. One. Now let me just say that this is seductive. Yes, that's probably why it's Manhattan. This was probably the stuff 50 Shades of Grey was wearing. Okay, that's probably what he was wearing. Okay, you know how that movie was. Okay, the guy was just. He didn't even like the lady, but she liked him just because he was cool and smelled.
They got married.
Granted, if he was driving a hoopty, she probably wouldn't have done all that stuff. But the guy was rich too, so let's not just act like he was just a nobody, ladies. You guys just act like he's just some random Joe that she caught on the bus stop, and the guy had money. The guy was smooth, and I'm pretty sure he probably smelled like that. And if he did, you can see why the movie was the way it was, because if that stuff will do it. Okay?
I bet his whole house smelled like this. And some other stuff.
If Sex and the City or 50 Shades of Grey was a smell, that would be
Mr. Biggs.
Right here, okay? That would be the smell, okay?
From Sex and the City.
That one down there, on that hand, that is if you are going to the beach. Maybe you're going to Miami. Maybe you're going to be driving. Maybe you took that Spirit flight down there because you said, you know what, I'm going to go down there for 3 days. Spirit only allows me to bring a book bag on. Hell, I could probably get on there with a sandwich bag and be good for the rest of them 3 days. Wifey would probably still bring a whole bag, but You go down there, you're on that Spirit, you paid that $22 for a round trip ticket, and you get down there, and now you save some money on that Spirit, and now you're gonna go rent yourself a nice vehicle because you cannot drive a piece of junk in Miami. Everyone down there has $100,000 cars, so that's what that smells like. You're going to Miami, you want to look good, you want to wear those nice shades, maybe you got some nice shades on. You're going to go to the club, you wear that because you're going to be all hot anyways. You wear that, I'm pretty sure once you start sweating, your sweat and all that is just going to work wonders with that. And me and I am just blabbing on and on, but it does not matter because this stuff was well worth the blab. So, I'm going to shut that tablet now, or this laptop. And we are going to get up out of here. Those two were just, I think this is going to be the scent of the night. Might get some of that 50 Shades of Grey now. Gonna blindfold her.
Blindfold him.
Gonna blindfold her. I'm going to spray this on and
Probably in my eye.
then I'm going to go watch TV. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe. Again, remember, rhythmfragrances.com. We'll leave that in the description down below. But we are going to get up out of here. Okay. Peace.